Yeah,
I told you.
You sure?
It happens very quickly.
You sure I had three?
No,
I thought that was your first.
it's your second and a shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, I've been drinking on that moonshine.
You know, we're back to being live, but I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all talk.
No, we didn't.
Hey, welcome back to Going Deep with Ashes of Elysium.
Right?
It probably would make you so popular, but us make look like crazy idiots.
Oh man, let me get back to the live feed here. Oh man. So all right. So everybody that was watching, and then all of a sudden the feed cut off. That was our friends at FPL and Spectrum or something, because everything went out here. Yeah, I had you guys up on the screen for a few seconds, and then we had to shut everything down. And like as soon as I shut everything down, everything went down. So had to get on the telephone with good old FPL and find out what was going on. Apparently there was a car that struck one of the local poles right around the street here. So yeah, good times. Right, exactly, man. I'm in Canaveral Grove, so I mean it's to be expected. I mean, if you don't travel through Canaveral Groves and hit an electric pole, are you really traveling? So, but anyways, we had went through the introductions, you guys' background and stuff like that. So you guys are going to be on the show on October 30th down at Club Rubix. What is one of the biggest shows that you guys have played so far?
We've done a few relatively big ones. We play Delandapalooza every year, and that's usually a sign up to play sort of thing, but there's over 120 acts there most of the time and 18 stages or so. And we always get good reception whenever we're there. And another big one we played with Impulses before, and they're one of the bigger, heavier bands here in Florida. We're always looking to play with new people at new venues.
Heck yeah, man. Now, I mean, have you guys been booked over like at the Haven or stuff like that?
That's actually where we played with them, was over at the Haven.
Right on. Yeah, that's it's funny that's one of the venues it's like furthest from me, but I'll travel to it like all the damn time.
Always. Every time they have Central Florida Metal Fest, I try to be there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. I wasn't there this past time. My co-host was there. I had some stuff going on my end that I wasn't able to make it, but it was I definitely wanted to be there because we've got a lot of friends that have been on the show that were actually playing all 3 nights, so it was definitely fun. But so what do we got in store? I mean, for this upcoming show on October 30th. I mean, as far as your set list, I mean, are you guys going to be doing all originals? Or are you going to throw in maybe a cover or something to that effect? Or
we generally tend to stick to originals, but we've been talking lately about maybe throwing in a cover just for a bit of fun, some shits and giggles, and
yeah.
Right on.
But, normally we have enough songs to fill out a full.
That's awesome. So I mean, we talking like Britney Spears Bible, or something like that, or
yeah, we want to bust out some Rihanna.
Maybe
I hear that song "WAP" is pretty popular. I'm sure we could. Do
yeah. Yeah, I still don't know what that stands for, but
I think like Workers Appreciation Post.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, or something, something along that. We are a podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but anyways, now you guys have you lived in Titusville this whole entire time? And I mean, did you grow up in Titusville or?
I did.
Pretty much grow up in Titusville. since 9 years old, so that counts, I guess.
Yeah.
I've lived here for 2 years. The other 26 was spent in Wisconsin.
Born and raised,
Wisconsin.
25 years here.
He has a green card.
Wow.
Yeah, Wisconsin's not part of the United States, so I had to get over the snow wall to, once you get past Cuddy, it's dangerous lands.
I'm going to go ahead and pick on you a little bit, but I can't pick on you too much because I just went ahead and I found an article earlier today that's saying, the top 5 worst quarterbacks in the NFL, and Aaron Rodgers was on there. I was like, really? Aaron Rodgers? Well, he was right behind.
I'm about to piss off every Wisconsin fan we have. I'm actually an Atlanta Falcons fan, so that's way worse.
Nice.
Way worse because we suck. But,
Right. Well, and that's the reason why I couldn't really say much because, my team is the number 1 worst quarterback in the NFL, and that's fucking Jacksonville Jaguars with Trevor Lawrence. I was like, oh, come on. Yeah. I've been
please hire us.
I've been a Jacksonville fan ever since they opened up the franchise. What was it, 1995? Whenever they had like all of the old school people in there, and oh gosh, Jimmy Smith and stuff like that. And I was like, good old days. But yeah, I thought it was funny that you said that you're from Wisconsin. But hey, if you're an Atlanta Falcons fan, all the more to you, man.
Yeah, I had to claw my way back up from the second-class citizen status in Wisconsin when I admitted that. So.
Oh, second-class citizen. Oh, you're definitely not a cheesehead. So. So I think I heard somebody say that they were a Cowboys fan. What was that?
Oh yeah, Cowboys fan.
Oh man.
They gonna win it.
I heard an awful joke about this little kid that was being his parents were abusing him, and they were in the courtroom, and he said that he wanted, they were going to give sole custody to his dad, and it's like, my dad beats me even worse than my mom does. And he's like, well, go with your grandma. And he's like, oh, my grandma, she beats me even worse. And they're like, well, we have no idea. I mean, where do you want to go? And he's like, I want to go with the Cowboys because they can't beat anybody.
Wow.
Oh man.
I appreciate that.
Oh man, good times.
They get better. They get better.
The Falcons are going to make it to the championships this year. Let's talk about things we want to dream about.
We're just trying to
ever since I was growing up, I was born up in the Northeast Ohio area, so I was a Browns fan because my grandmother was a Browns fan. So, and I kept telling everybody, I was like, you know what, I'm going to be a behind-the-scenes Browns fan until they do something good. And it's like, and I said that I'll be a 100% Browns fan whenever they go to the Super Bowl, and it's like, I want to see the Browns win the Super Bowl, and I want to see the Indians win a pennant before I die. So I've already seen the Cleveland Cavaliers win a couple championships, but I want to see that Browns, man. I mean, the Browns are looking good so far this year, and I just don't want to jinx it, so I'm keeping my distance.
First NFL game I ever saw was Packers and Browns at Lambeau.
Right on. Yeah, that is definitely a place to see him too, man. I mean, just the history behind that field itself is amazing. Kind of with me, with my grandfather took me to my first football game down in Miami, and he actually knew Don Shula because they were on the same high school football team together. So, and Don Shula was still coaching Miami at the time, so he called over, hey Donnie, nobody ever calls him Donnie, so he come over and shook our hands, and sign a little autograph for me and stuff, and it was the coolest thing ever. I mean, I had no idea who Don Shula was at the time, but I mean, he's like one of the greatest coaches in NFL history. So, but yeah. Oh yeah, definitely, man, definitely. All right,
it's
so
you keep with you forever, and oftentimes inspiration for creative projects.
Exactly. You know, as a matter of fact, yeah, this show here actually was an inspiration from my mom to start doing this. You know, she always stood behind me, behind everything, and then she passed away in 2019. So she told me, you know, that she just wants me to be happy. So I created this.
That's awesome.
So
we kind of can relate to that a lot, especially Ian and I. Like our parents or his mom, my dad, been really just our biggest supporters.
Always.
And I actually really want to give a shout out to our parents, but my dad specifically. Without him, I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing, living the life I love living. I owe it all to my dad. He's just the best.
That's amazing, man. You know, and it's like whenever we have supportive parents like that, you know, it just makes it that drive, that fire, you know, even more intense. You know, and you know, she was my biggest fan. She always encouraged me to draw. She would sit down with me every night to draw every night, and you know, kind of pushed me a little bit harder in that realm. And so whenever she, you know, saw my show for the first time, you know, she laughed. You know, she was like, never saw you do something like that before, but okay. But you know, I told her my whole reason for wanting to do this, and it was to give back to the metal scene. You know, I like I said, you know, I was in a band early 2000s, and you know, I've always wanted to give back. You know, now that I'm a single dad and I'm doing this on my own, you know, I think that, you know, it's time for me to start going to more shows and buying more merch and you know, helping these local bands, you know, do the stuff that we wish that we could have done. You know, I mean, hell, I would have loved to have been on a show like this whenever I was growing up. So, I mean, and that's one of the reasons why we're doing what we're doing here with Florida Metal Radio. So,
that's so awesome, man. Like, you're like pretty much a hero to so many people who are coming up, and you know, we can always be like, yeah, this guy gave us a chance just to talk with us, to get to know us, and we really appreciate it. It's so cool that you're doing platform, this. You know? And I'm sure your mom is absolutely proud of you for following your dream, for following what you want to do, and then just taking your dream and sharing it with others to help them, so on and so forth. You're just an example, man, and that's awesome. So thank you.
Yeah, dude. I appreciate that, man. You know, and like I said, you know, I'm doing this, you know, for you guys. I'm doing this for everybody that sets foot on a stage, that holds a guitar or a set of drumsticks. You know, everybody that, you know, slashes their vocals to the end of the night, you know, with, you know, just barely able to hang on, you know, at a thread. You know, drinking, you know, 30 bottles of water to try to, you know, take that sting away. But you know, I do this for you guys, you know, and also in a sense for my kids, because you know, this is also a legacy that they can pull up on YouTube later and they can say, hey, that was my dad, you know. So, you know, and I'm going to be at you guys' show, you know, and you guys have got a new fan in me, just because, you know, I admire what you guys do. But, you know, and this is like part of building this metal scene together, you know, just finding bands like you guys, interviewing you, finding out what makes you tick, what makes you roll, you know, and just hearing the sounds progress over the years, you know, hearing, you know, you're at the beginnings and then watching you grow up to be like Trivium, you know, opening up for Metallica or some shit like that. So, you know, I have faith in every single last person that I have on my show that you can do that at some point. So
that means a lot. It really does. And one of the biggest tenets we decided as a band, it's like, first and foremost, we're family. But we feel that way about the entire community.
Yes.
We're all in this together, and we're all pushing towards the same goal. It's not a race to the top. It's about how we can help each other.
Exactly.
And that's not just the band. It's everyone like you guys, everyone who comes and supports, the fans. It's all one giant family, and we really want to like spread that message because
oh yeah, man,
we can't do it by ourselves, but together, alone we're lost, but together we stand tall type deal. So.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, you've got music producers that you've got a guy like yourself or myself, that's never been behind a mixer board before. He's gonna produce the next big thing, and he might have just gotten lucky by adjusting a couple settings and making shit sound good, but or have you had to borrow your buddy's bass guitar, and it just has that perfect sound, and you wind up buying it off of him. So, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that goes into what you guys do and what we do here, at Florida Metal Radio. So, and like you said, we are a family, and a lot of people don't understand that. You got bands that trash talk one another, or bands that, don't really see eye to eye. We really need to sometimes take a step back, put our pride behind us, and help the next generation or help the next big thing, because we're all in this together, like you said.
Yeah.
So, but aside from all that, I see that you guys have some Halloween decorations there behind you.
Oh boy.
Whole house is Halloween.
Whole house.
Whole house.
The ladies of this household, my lovely wife, my lovely sister, our lovely roommate, and lovely friends that like to join, decided that Halloween started last month. So
yes. As soon as pumpkin spice hits, chicks jump right into Halloween. They're like, nope, this is it. Halloween season. We're here.
I get up for work at 5 a.m, and it took me a minute. We've got a Grim Reaper in the corner over there, and when no lights are on, it looks like some dude's hunched down in the corner. So I'll come out to grab my water bottle, and I look over in the corner. I'm like, Jesus! Like, oh my God, who's in my house? It's fun though.
Oh man, so this is funny. I'm guessing Stephanie McCartney is somebody to you guys, or one of you guys as fans. Okay, she's commenting on here, and she
we play live.
Yeah, she takes excellent photos of us, and is actually like 90% of the photos we have that are really awesome. So
it's like the one that I used for you guys, right? The one in that little video.
So, shout out to Steph.
So she actually says, Halloween all the time, boys, like we would ever let you take it down.
Probably revenge. I keep a Christmas tree up year round because I'm too lazy to take it down. So
right.
We showed it to him,
yeah. We have a Halloween Christmas tree right next to where you're posted up. We'll turn you towards it quick.
That is awesome. That's awesome. You got the
wow.
Oh, dude! If I could do it for the entire year, I would do the same thing. I'm a huge Rocky Horror Picture Show fan, so it's like
yes.
I watch.
Yes, I love Rocky Horror Picture Show.
So every year I watch Rocky Horror Picture Show, and we hand out candy out in the front yard, and we do the time warp like the whole entire night, man. So it's like I'm
coming to your house for Halloween.
we had a lot of fun with that. This year I'm trying to get the lights that go around the outside of the house that change color, so I can actually turn the whole house orange. So I'm gonna, and it's cool because they blink. I don't know if you can see like the blinking different colors in here. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have something similar on the outside of the house, so I can change it for different seasons. So it'll be cool if I can get that done before Halloween, and that way I can do the time warp out in the front lawn with my house glowing purple and red. So, now we were talking about you guys having other shows coming up, and I think that we got cut off right about that point. I think that was correct. And you guys got one coming up in December. Where was that one going to be at?
That one should be at the Haven, I believe. And I have most of my stuff written down because I'm very forgetful.
Same.
A lot going on.
We have like 3 different chats. We have our crew chat, our band chat, and our dates chat because we just need to constantly remind ourselves of literally everything. We'd forget to breathe if we didn't remind each other. So
But December 23rd at Uncle Lou's.
December 23rd, Uncle Lou's, definitely,
That's
guy.
there.
Anybody that's wanting to check out, Ashes of Elysium, definitely go out to that one as well. If you haven't already checked out their set on October 30th, like I said,
hang out with us. We hang after the show. So
We're there from start to finish. We love to, like we were talking about, this community is just so full of like friends and family, basically. Like,
Oh,
we
yeah,
show
man.
up before the show begins, and we stick around till the end.
yeah, last time we were at the Rubix, I didn't even get home till 5 in the morning.
Wow.
Just hanging
The
out
bar
with
was closed, but we were there.
Yeah, they were so cool. The guys at the Rubix, guys who run it, work there. It's just so cool, and sharing experiences and just hanging out because why not?
Exactly,
Like,
man.
What the Haven is and what Uncle Lou's is, to where that central meetup place for everybody, we want to make the Rubik's that for us in Brevard,
Yeah,
to where
Oh,
we
yeah.
get all the metal acts to play down here.
yeah, those guys really, really, really deserve it. Because not only do they just have a really chill environment, but they're just cool to everybody, and they treat you like family. You come in, they greet you, they talk to you. It's not just like, hey, come in, order something, and now go. No, they'll sit there and chat with you. They'll
Right on.
They're just really cool dudes. So.
Well, I didn't want to really go ahead and put this out there. Well, first of all, there's a couple things that I wanted to talk about. Is that one, we're trying to expand upon exactly that. Ant and I, we've been in constant contact about expanding the Brevard County metal scene as opposed to, everybody going out to Orlando. So I've been in contact with... I've been in contact with Bug Nutties down in Cocoa because the Club 321 or the Crying Monk, I guess they shut down again. So I'm trying to get Bug Nutties involved in the metal scene. I'm also trying to get Play Linda up in Titusville. God, what's the name of that place? It's right there on US 1 up there by the Dodge dealership. Yeah. I'm trying to get them involved in hosting shows as well. So I've been talking to them, been pleading with them, seeing if we can, I can come in and talk to somebody. And, it's been fruitful on one, but not the other. And another thing, too, here, Florida Metal Radio, we've been talking to, there's a company out of Las Vegas that is interested in being a part of the show because they like what we're doing here as well. It's called Demon Rum. So there's probably going to be some kind of partnership soon. I don't know, maybe something like that. So yeah, Demon Rum, and we're definitely trying to help these guys get distributed here in Central Florida as well, and that way we can all be part of a big family. Yeah, I heard you talking earlier about being sponsored by Liquid Death, dude. You know how many times I've tried to go up that tree, man.
They're just a great company,
They really are, dude.
Let's try and get someone.
Exactly. We had an energy drink that we were promoting here at the end of last year. They got us into their little sponsorship program or something like that, where we would promote their stuff on our show, and we would get their products in local stores and stuff, and not once did we see any kind of kickback or thank you from these people. So it was just like, keep doing what you're doing. It was almost like a boss employee situation, and I wasn't cool with that.
Understandable.
Oh yeah. No, man, but definitely, keep talking to Liquid Death, because one of our friends that has actually been on the show before, he actually got sponsored by Liquid Death. So,
awesome!
So
it is possible.
It is possible, man, and it's freaking hilarious because he's done you know how everybody does the shotgun with the beers and stuff, and poke the hole. Dude, he's done shotguns with the Liquid Death. It's water. So I'm like,
watch me chug this water, guys. I got it. Oh, that's some crispy water.
I'm on fish.
I can't do it, guys. This Dasani's too intense for me. It's too clean. I need my Titusville sink water.
Oh, so you've been down by the river then?
You don't have to be near the river to smell it.
Oh yeah.
Now I know I'm home.
I was
Anybody
like, this is so pretty. What's that smell?
Everybody comes out to watch the rockets and stuff go up. Oh, it's so magical. What the hell is that? That's 37-year-old baby diapers that we used to throw in there. Oh man. All right. So no, I'm really sorry that we had to break up your show into two sections. But I definitely wanted to get back on here with you guys and go over a couple more things with y'all, and just try to make up for what we had. At one point we had 12 viewers. Now we're down to 3. We have Rod Davidson, Kevin Weller, Devin Harris Howard. Yeah, we have a couple people still watching, so that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. And thank you
absolutely.
to the 12 people who were watching before.
Yeah.
We appreciate everyone.
Yeah, we're definitely going to share this across all of the groups and everything. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can go ahead and splice them both back together and make them kind of like just a one long video instead of a 2-parter. Makes it easier to share. But anyways, you guys have been great, y'all. So I didn't want to take up too much of y'all's time. I know that I've got make sure that my kids are still in bed and that my cat's not gnawing on something.
We're happy to be here,
Yeah.
Absolutely, guys. But thank you so much for being on the show, and I look forward to meeting you guys in person at the show on Club Rubix on October 30th, 701 Apollo Boulevard, Melbourne, Florida.
Awesome.
We'll be there. Wear your Fat Man costume.
Oh man, Val Kilmer wore the Batman the best because he had the nipples, or was it? No, that was George Clooney. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll wear the Fat Man costume, and then I'll just cut out the nipples so they'll have nipples.
My hero.
You're my new favorite superhero, man.
Right around there.
Says my poke out. No.
He picked hold for you.
Exactly.
Thinking about it.
It's like, why is it 37 degrees in the club and it's like 90 outside?
We have our reason. Don't ask.
We're trying to see if Fat Man can poke somebody's eye out.
We'll get you in the pit.
Anderson doesn't even need to use his arms.
Oh man, now I feel violated. All right, guys. So, Well, I will see you guys on October 30th, and if you guys have anything else, by all means, reach out to us, and we will definitely do our best to help you out and whatever you need.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. You guys be great, and see you on October 30th. And like the immortal Ricky Rackman once said, keep one foot in the gutter, one fist in the gold. Keep it real, keep it metal. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.